Nothing else, very thorough. And if you're able, please rise for the bride. Comfortable right there. Beautiful dress. We're going to take a moment to get it arranged nicely for the photo. Thank you. You're holding hands. That's great. Well, good afternoon and welcome. We gather today in the presence of God to celebrate love and to witness the joining together of Joseph and Hannah. Hannah and Joseph, thank you for being here. They recognize how important each and every one of you are to their relationship. And your presence here today shows your support, and your love has helped make this moment possible. Well, your marriage is a supreme sharing of experience, and it's an adventure in the most intimate of human relationships. And it's the happy union of two people whose friendship has grown over time but now embraces a new level of commitment. And so Joseph and Hannah, today you proclaim your love and you proclaim your commitment to each other publicly. And we gather here to celebrate with you in this new chapter of your life that you now begin together. And so let us be grateful for the capacity to see and to feel, to hear and understand. And let us be grateful for this incredible gift of life. And let us be especially grateful for the ties of love that bind us together, giving dignity and meaning, worth and joy to all our days. Let us rejoice in this beautiful day and count our many blessings. How do you feel? Don't lie to me. I can tell. Weddings are stressful, aren't they? Yeah, nervous? Well, good. It's good to be a little nervous. This is a big day. This is what I would like for you to do. You're only going to be standing here for about 15 or 20 minutes. I don't want you to miss this time together. And weddings can be so stressful, all that stress on your shoulders, getting everything round, things like that. I want you to just set that aside for a moment. Lower your shoulders. Exhale, a nice long exhale. And most importantly, realize that you are surrounded by all of these people that love you dearly. They don't place any expectations on you at this moment. They only want you to have a beautiful moment of commitment. So you can relax, right? Very good. Nice smile. That's wonderful. Well, having said that, Joseph, do you take Hannah to be your lawfully wedded wife and to live with her in marriage? If you do, please say, I do.
I do.
And will you love her and comfort her? Will you honor her and stand by her side in sickness and in health? And will you be faithful to her all the days of your life together? If you will, please say, I will.
I will.
And Hannah, do you take Joseph to be your lawfully wedded husband and to live with him in marriage? If you do, please say, I do. And will you love him and comfort him? Will you honor him and stand by his side in sickness and in health? And will you be faithful to him all the days of your life together? If you will, please say, I will. Very good. We're off to a good start. Yes. Well, you're in the shade, so I'm going to talk to the couple for about 3 minutes about the nature of love that they bring to this marriage ceremony today. And I'd like to talk to you about 3 specific types of love. And these 3 different types of love are equally important. And the good news is you've already realized them in your relationship to this point. So there's nothing new to learn. But you will be experiencing these 3 different types of love in a more dynamic way throughout the course of your ever-maturing marriage. And I'd like you to think of these 3 different types of love using these 3 different words: spark, and substance, and sacrifice. You see, there's a spark kind of love. That's why you're grinning right now. You know what I'm talking about. That's when you realize this other person truly excites you. That's the foundation of your romantic attraction. And then there's a substance kind of love. And that's when you realize this other person is truly your best friend. You just love to spend time together because of the mutual joys and interests that you share. And then there's a sacrifice kind of love. And that's when you realize that you would gladly lay down your preferences and even your life for this other person because their happiness and their well-being is so important to you. Well, as you know, you can have a spark kind of love but not have any substance at all. And you can have a sacrificial kind of love without the need for any spark. But whenever all 3 types of love are realized in another individual, things get pretty exciting. And we find ourselves in a setting just like this today. Because Joseph, for you, spark and substance and sacrifice are realized in Hannah. And Hannah, the same is true for you. And so you give your lives to each other at this moment because you know that you can only do this beautiful thing that we call life better together than you could ever do it apart. Am I right? And so in a mysterious sort of way right now, your hearts are being tied together. This is something we don't fully comprehend. And you've made a conscious decision to share a new depth of space, a space related to your innermost being, because you have found and you're marrying your soulmate. And then from this, you create something brand new, a new married family, because you're giving to each other right now one thing that only you can and have the right to give, and that's yourself, your whole self. Well, there's an ancient Hebrew poem that's really, really long, and I'm not going to share it with you, and I'm sure everybody's glad to hear that, right? Thumbs up for me. But I will share one line of it with you where the ancient poet, thinking about the person that he loves so much, says these simple but beautiful words. He says, I am my beloved's, and my beloved is mine. And down through the ages, countless poets, countless writers, singers, and artists have expressed this same sentiment in their artistic work. Even as recently as about 10 years ago, a Grammy Award-winning pop singer by the name of Sarah Bareilles wrote a song called I Choose You, where she says, I will become yours, you will become mine. I get to be the other half of you. Well, they're all reflecting on something that you also understand. That you're in the process of belonging to each other right now, equally, in a mutually enriching way. And so then because of this love, you commit your lives together in front of all of these beautiful guests. Take a good look at them. They're rooting for you. They believe in you. You're a friendly crowd. I even got a fist bump over you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And you'll be sharing your wedding vows in just a moment in front of your friends and in front of your family because you understand the importance of having people witness your promises. And then you'll put a piece of metal on your finger. You brought them, right? Okay, good. All right. Always good to check. You'll put a piece of metal on your finger, a wedding ring. And if you're like most new grooms, you're going to twist that for about a month. You're not used to having that there. So you get used to seeing this action, okay? And if you're like most ladies, you're going to look at it because it's pretty. It's got that bling factor, right? Those are your natural initial impressions. But I want to challenge you right now to consider and think down the road a ways. Consider the impact your rings can have on your heart and on your love, on your life, and especially on your marriage. In the days and weeks ahead, and in the months and years ahead, in the decades ahead. Good to see. That was a big smile. I'm glad to see that. In the decades ahead, when you touch your rings or polish them or look at them, hear these words going through your mind. I am my beloved's, and my beloved is mine. When you go from here, you start a new life because something's told you deep within that this is where life is for the two of you. And so the promises you're about to make are a beautiful and sacred expression of your love for each other. And you will now share your wedding vows in all seriousness, but also with a real sense of joy and expectation about your future together. So just one last question. Do you understand the importance of the promises that you're about to make? If you do, please say we do. I thought you'd say that. Very good. Well, Joseph, would you like to go first? Sure. Well, please state your intention to enter into this union by expressing the vows you've chosen to say to Hannah and simply repeat after me. And look at each other. Yeah. Otherwise, it gets kind of awkward for me. Just so you know. Joseph, simply repeat after me. Hannah, all that I am.
Hannah, all that I am.
And all that I have.
And all that I have.
I offer you in love and in joy.
I offer you in love and in joy.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
I will love and comfort you.
I will love and comfort you.
hold you close, prize you above all others, and remain faithful to you all the days of my life. This is my promise to you. Hannah, likewise, state your intention to enter into this union by expressing the vows you've chosen to say to Joseph. Simply repeat after me. Keep looking at each other. What happened behind me? We're just let them go. We're doing something important here. Here we go. So Hannah, simply repeat after me. Joseph, I love you.
Joseph, I love you.
You are the one I want to spend the rest of my life with.
You are the one I want to spend the rest of my life with.
By all that we hold sacred,
By all that we hold sacred,
I promise my faith and devotion to you.
I promise my faith and devotion to you.
I take you to be my husband.
I take you to be my husband.
Very good. That felt good, didn't it? Yes. All right, I'm ready for those rings. You get to keep the box. I'll get you. Is this going on the inside? Would you like to slip off your engagement ring?
I'll keep it on.
You're going to keep it on? Very good. Joseph and Hannah, the wedding ring is a symbol of unity. It's a circle that's unbroken, without beginning or end. And today you will give and receive these rings as a demonstration of the vows that you just made to each other. This is a physical representation of those promises. And your intention is to create a love that is whole and unbroken, and to enjoy a marriage that is without end. So Joseph, with that in mind, please take this ring, and as you slip it on Hannah's finger, state your pledge to her, repeating after me. Hannah, with this ring, I pledge my love to you, and join my life to yours. Hannah, likewise, take this ring, and as you slip it on Joseph's finger, state your pledge to him, repeating after me. Joseph, with this ring, I pledge my love to you, and join my life to yours. And may the seamless circle of these rings be the symbol of your endless love. And may these rings also serve to remind you of the promises that you've made today, to be faithful and to be loving and to be kind to each other. And may you be forever true to this union. And may your understanding of each other grow with your love until the wonder of each day and night becomes a lifetime of beautiful memories together. Joseph and Hannah, before God, in the presence of your friends, in the presence of your family, you've made your solemn promises to each other. You confirmed your promises by joining hands, giving and receiving rings. Therefore, I am very happy to pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss. And it's my great joy to present to you for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Joseph and Hannah Luxem.